So every single field we have has been mucked now. Muck spreading has been a go-go. This, however, is rank. Like, you can't even tell we've got new concrete anymore. So today I think I have to do two things. I think I will scrape this first and then get the bucket brush on. And then secondary to that, I'm going to go to my friend Jane's house. And I'm going to go and meet her fella, Ioan. He's very Welsh. And we're going to go and talk about calf housing. Now, he works for a company and I find it really interesting. And he's put one of his calf houses up as one of Jane's lambing sheds. And we helped go and do the concrete. If you remember, we put a concrete pad down with him. Very sadly, I was away at the AHDB thing, so I missed putting the shed up, which is gutted because I actually wanted to see how they went together. They're like, from what I can gather right now, they're like flat pack, look really cool. Anyway, I'll take you with me. We'll go and see it. We'll ask him loads of questions because calf housing is something that we've not actually considered yet at all. I'm interested to know the price of them compared to like igloos, but then the health benefits, do they outweigh the price? I don't know. So anyway, we'll go and we'll just ask him loads of questions and see what he has to say and have a nosy around someone else's kind of setup, which is interesting because everyone likes a nosy. Quiz question the other day, Ollie quiz question. I just love ripping other YouTubers off. It's like my main thing. What I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna wear a different hat every day and I'm gonna rip off their YouTube while I'm wearing the hat. I think that'd be cool. Definitely. Anyway, Ollie quiz question of the day. How many tons of sand is there? 15. There you go. That was exciting, wasn't it? What's the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? If you carry on eating under there, you'll cause an avalanche. Oh, she's naughty. Very, very naughty. Get out. Go on. You can really clearly fit through there. Go on. This here, this is interesting. This came from the garage. Rose's dad had a garage. He had it for 30 odd years. And this was one of the, it's either a petrol or diesel tank. I can't remember. And it got brought here. Look how big it is. Damn, I've not got an Ollie hat on. Stand next to it for scale. Are you ready? I'll stand next to it for scale. Stay on. That's how big it is. And it came from Roy's dad's garage. When we, obviously, when you close something like a garage down, the contamination is serious and it needs to all be taken away properly and done like different things with, and it's very, very expensive. Let me tell you, very expensive. Anywho, that was pulled out of the ground and we thought we'd have to scrap it, just get rid of it. And he was like, no, you can take it if you want it. So we've taken it. Now we don't quite know what we're going to do with it. It's just a giant metal, very heavy, very heavy. So I think we'll possibly use that as like rainwater harvesting. That's the size that we need. And then maybe put it for a volume wash, something like that. You know, I'm speaking to the farmers here. You know when you look at a view every day and something changes and you go, ding. Down there in that bottom, there's something next to that fence that shouldn't be. There, look at that. Can you see it? I'm gonna get this in early before you all turn off and find me boring. At some point, I don't know when, soon, I will go to 15,000, which is just, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy because I am just a random, normal, crazy person. Anyway, I have said to Roy, when we get to 15,000, he has to do a quiz time, like a Q&A. The torture makes me happy. But yeah, I'm going to ask him to do a Q&A session kind of thing. And so get your questions in. Stick them below this or whatever. And Roy will answer questions. And maybe slightly appear like half on camera. I might get him on like this.
spark.
Wow. Wow. Sonic, hey? Handy. A polyurethane balloon will take, on average, 450 years to decompose. What the hell makes anybody think that it is all right to let one of these go off in the air? I honestly, beggars belief. I don't understand how people can even advertise the fact that they're doing this and be proud of it. Would you be proud of dropping it on the floor? Like, would you be proud of doing that? So a couple of years ago, I'll find the post. You know I love doing this. This has turned into my thing, isn't it? Finding old beef that I have pulled up. So I found a balloon in our silage. It had wrote on the balloon, if you find this, please get in touch. Guess what I did? So I just, I made a simple Facebook post and I said, Facebook, do your thing. You find these people and you tell them that I have found their balloon in my cow's food. And it went crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, needless to say, the person was found, not by me, by some random Facebooker. The person was found. But this is my pet hate. I will find 11 or 12 balloons floating around on the farm. And bear in mind, it isn't massive. This is not a big farm. This is a small farm. How many are found across the country? It is disgusting. If one of these is ingested by an animal, they could literally suffocate and die. Like, it should be made illegal. I don't know why it isn't, to be honest. If it's illegal to throw fags out of your car or outside a train station on the floor, how the hell is it not illegal? I should have my rants hat on. How is it not illegal to let a balloon go? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I should get onto that. We should make a campaign. Yeah. Aviation updates. And you can't even see him. Right, tell me all the good things about it.
So the good things about these calf OCCB units, they're easy to put up as well. All you need is the base of the concrete to start off with, and then they come as a flat pack relay, and we fit them together. They're healthy for the calves, and well, this is the first time we've actually experimented and putting sheep in them. So the good thing for the calves as well, less pneumonia. There's not much change in different with your concrete sheds. Obviously the calves could be on a cold day, they'd be cold all day. With these sheds, there's not a massive change quickly for them, so it changes slowly. So if it's cold, the shed will keep the calves warm, and vice versa in the summer. So they're 53mm insulated walls, and they come with the front feed barrier and the feed trough, water bowls, insulated roof. They're 5 meters depth, 3 meters wide.
So how many calves would you fit in here?
So between 7 and 10 calves, all depends how long you'd keep them in there, but ideally they would be kept in there, till weaning, sorry, and then hopefully move on to another shed. But if they are being kept in there a little bit longer, it would make sense to.
And how easy are they to wash out?
Very easy. Obviously the front gate comes off completely, and usually you've got your bobcat or your handler to boom in, scrape the muck out, and then...
So all of this comes off?
Yeah, the front barrier comes off. So obviously there's hurdles in there now because this is built for a lambing shed. They don't come obviously like that with the calves. We usually got these hay racks that can fit in the wall for calves. They'll have water bowls. Obviously this was a bit different because there's no water supply coming to the shed, so I've modified it with a bar in the back to collect the rainwater. So yeah, it's quite easy, you know, move this front barrier out the way and then clean it out. I mean, good thing with these, they're clean, they're like new every time you wash them down, and nothing sticks to it. You can easily disinfect it. And even if you've got add-ons, you know, you could have 1 unit to 10 units, you could muck this one out. But next door's neighbour calves, they're not getting interfered with what you're doing here. There's no, you know, if there's one calf a bit ill in here, it's not passing on. Hence why we've got this layout here on the step back. So if there's a calf here, it can't be licking this one's nose.
Oh, that's clever.
To the roof. And people think, oh, there's no air holes in the back. So the reason there's no air holes in the back, we always get this question, and we tell the farmers, right, if you want air holes, we'll come back to you, but we've never gone back to anybody with it, because if you have air holes here, you're going to have draft pulling in from the back or the front, and then that draft will fall on the calves that's in the back of the shed, so then those calves will never keep warm. But hence the shape of this roof and the angle of it, so there's always a bit of nice fresh air going in, and because of when it's full of calves and stuff, that the bad air, or if there's something in there, it'll currently just blow up to the roof and out with the fresh air that comes in then. But you don't want a tunnel, like I said at the start, you don't want a tunnel that brings constant...
Well, you don't want a draft, do you?
Yeah.
You want a flow of air, you don't want a draft on a calf.
draft will cause your pneumonia and stuff, so hence why there is no holes in the back, and there's no need for it, because of the pitch of the roof is designed for it, different to your your normal standard sheds. The pitch roof, the pitch roof, or your igloos is a bit of a dome. The air tends to stay in there, then you've got that condensation, and one thing with these, you never have condensation as well, so that's not good. Another thing that's not good, the condensation in it, and sharing the air as well, with a massive shed, and if you got one sick calf or coughing, soon in a couple of days it's passed on to the next calves in the shed as well. But when it came to pricing up this job, intentionally there was planning of putting a wooden stable up, and looking into it, obviously with the timbers and stuff probably rotting in years, and maybe not as warm as this shed, and not as waterproof. So we priced that, this around the stables would be 10 foot by 8 foot. We were looking about £4,000 on the price of timber now. Obviously your concrete's on top of this, but this was all in with the roof, everything, guttering, front gates, troughs, just short of £4,000. So yeah, in the long run, obviously, and this was put up in 3 days as well. So you've got a shed put up quickly. You
don't need planning permission.
No, another bonus was, but yeah, there's no need for planning permission, obviously, because it's bolted down, but it's movable at a point as well, and plus the height of it, so it's under your 3 meters height. So,
into, God forbid, if you were into horses, you could technically have it as a stable, and a very cheap alternative to building something, breeze block, wood, that kind of thing.
I've done a few trials with customers that had these units. There's a few big farms with us that in the last 2 years they've seen only like 1 or 2 cases with pneumonia, where they'd be always constant chasing it, because the calves have been one shed, sharing the same atmosphere. So that just obviously passes on, and then you're just chasing it. So you inject one calf, and the next thing you inject another one next day. Well, at least for this, you could treat them all in one pen, or it doesn't pass on anyway. And we've done tests with like smoke bombs and stuff, calf weight gains, little things like that. On every different farm, we find that the calves are doing better with these OCCB units.
OCCB units, for those of you that are hard of hearing like me. He's all right when you get tuned into him, you just have to listen for a minute. Do they work well? What are people's reviews on them?
Really good reviews, really good feedback on them. Obviously farmers are happy because the calves are doing well, and you've got to, if you want to do the job right going forward, you want your calves being healthy, because a sick calf is no good for nobody, and a healthy calf looks good in the market to sell. And even that, your heifer calves coming on into your dairy herd, they've got to do well and thrive well, because that's the future of your herd.
So where is the company based?
So the company based in Cheshire. These are made in Holland.
Right.
So we get them sent over, and then so we sell them and fit them ourselves.
Oh, it's full of water. Who's laughing now? Master.
disaster.
To be fair, no one can tell. It just looks like you've got a really clean window. Extra aircon. So we're just going to get the tractor door fixed, but I just wanted to show you something because honestly, it's absolutely stunning. Okay guys, I am just going to edit the video for today. Yes, Heston bales and tractor doors don't mix. Luckily I have one in stock, so it's been fixed. It's absolutely fine. No drama, no drama. Stick your questions for voice question time in the comments below. 15,000 is approaching and Roy is gonna answer some questions and possibly show his face. I did a live the other day, which is really funny because everyone thought he was really posh. It's not really, it's rough as hell, I'm telling you. Right, I'm gonna go and edit this video. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.